James George, a rising star, continues his professional journey again today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, James George. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
This guy was recently named the AL Rookie of the Month. What I'm impressed by is his ability to navigate through these American League lineups. Not easy to do with the designated hitter, but he's making it look like he's been in the league for 4 or 5 years already.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Doubled into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Aaron Judge in the box now. Takes strike one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. In the air to left center. Alvarez on the move to the alley. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The relay. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. Here's Stanton now. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 3. Now here come the Astros. No score. Back after this on the show. 1 out. Runner at second. James George, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, the runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. In the air, right field. 2 down.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Keith.
Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Yankees, Mickey Moniak. Foul ball there. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Swinging a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Got him. 1 away.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Bellinger with some impressive production lately. Strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Right back to him on the mound. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Out to short. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Astros 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Jose Caballero leading things off and takes a strike. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Dives, but it's foul. Hard hit right side. Paredes takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Austin Wells getting ready to hit.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
No, that's a ball.
Wells launched a homer in his most recent game. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
The left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Victor Robles. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He makes the grab, and that is that. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Right through there for a strike. In the air to left center.
Find it.
And that's a base hit. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot.
Runner takes off in the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Man on second, 2 down. To the right side, Bellinger over to pick it up. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. And foul ball. McMahon, in his 10th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss. Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Ball.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Smith under it. And there are 2 outs. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own, and he has thrown 4 shutouts. George back at it, working with a lead.
Yeah, the scoreboard favors him, so can't give this offense a reason to believe, Boog. It's about keeping momentum. Get ahead, stay ahead.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
No, that's low.
Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. McNeil at the plate now, and that's strike one. The 0-1.
Ball.
Late that time, and it's strike two. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Another 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's the 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
2-2 on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. So digging in, Jose Caballero. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Swings through that.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Just off the outside corner. 2-2. That one missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitches.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And it's 3-1. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And that is that. So they pick up.
For the Astros.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Hayden Wesneski.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
On the ground, McMahon fires to first in time. George steps in. Late game opportunity right here, Singy. A knock could change everything.
Yeah, this is really where composure matters, Boog. You stay in the moment and deliver.
Way high.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that's way high. Ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one at triple digits.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In the air to left center. And that ends the inning. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
saw the northern lights today. It's been a long time coming, and I thought I wouldn't know what to say. A fleeting moment in the sky pales in comparison to your eyes. They shine the brightest blue I've ever seen. I can't believe that you came back. I saw your distant light across the ocean again. I thought it was a sign that I was close to the end. Fading fireworks reaching them across the night sky. Out on the open ocean, I'll never let you go again. I followed your footsteps through the dark. The colors shape an amazing display, but aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars.
Back here in Houston, bottom of the inning. So the Houston Astros have firmly established themselves as top contenders around halfway through the season. This is what was expected of them, Singy, and they backed it up.
No doubt about it. These guys are rolling and in a great position so far, and they look like they're not going to be stopping anytime soon. Now they got to decide, are they going to go out and add some help before the deadline? Or
Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Oh, and this one gets away. No advance, though. Swung on, popped up on the infield. McNeil. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So up next, Sam Huff.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up.
That smash towards center. That's a base hit. Run scores. The relay to the plate. In there. He's safe. It's 2-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
The batter, number 2.
George, just 19 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
One out, runner at second. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. 1 out, and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit into the outfield. The throw to third. The tag out.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
bottom of the 7th. So now the Astros designated hitter, James George. And a big swing and a miss. To third, McMahon. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Astros, the center fielder, number 6.
George played pretty well in this win.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
All right, ready to get underway. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees.
Number 19, Ryan McMahon.
On a line. But it's off his glove. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the right
George stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boog, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
Tied up here in the early going.
Ball, that's inside.
In for a strike. Now 1-2. Drilled out towards left center field. Carrying well. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
One out. Runner at second. Sam Huff will hit next. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
In the dirt. Man at second. This one in the air center field. Moniak should have this one. And there's 2 down.
batting ninth, the second baseman, Garrett. Hampson.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Man on second, 2 down. Little bouncer out in front of the plate.
Stand up,
And
right
that
here,
one
right here.
handled. Throws to first in time. Flip to first, ends the inning. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. Base hit, center field. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw, and he's got no chance. He's out.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
Next for the Astros, the center fielder, number
When you're
2.
taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
There you go. Find it. Find it.
Fires over to Bellinger. That is the inning. 1 left for Houston, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
George.
Just missed. This one in the air, center field. Moniak on his way in. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. George digging in. The deficit's manageable, but somebody's got to get it started, Singy.
Yeah, and this guy right here has got the toolbox. Competitiveness, bat to ball, good instincts. Let's see if he opens it up, Boog.
This one in the air, right field. 1 away.
Up next for the Astros,
Back to the top of the order. Now Correa up to hit. This could end it. Ripped on the ground to second. That's the ball game. George with an okay game in the loss.
He's going to be a driver for their offense and change losses like this one to wins. He needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Can't jump up to this non-stop turn and twist. Out of his mercy. What's the done of a guan? Here, much of me all walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl. Tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me have the thing where you are right. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl. How will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let.
James George has been excellent. First and second, 2 outs. George, the next to hit. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Looks like he was just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
On the ground. They get the force. 3rd out. 2 left for the Astros. 1 down. Luis Rengifo getting ready to hit. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Flares one into right. diving, makes the grab. What a play. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Up the middle. Whips it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Bryce Eldridge.
Number 8, Bryce Eldridge.
Center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Up next for the
Here's the center fielder, James George. 0 for 3 in this one.
George.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Snags it on the run. 2 away now. So 2 down. James George will hit next. Just missed. Swings through that one. Rodriguez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Good job.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. The 1-2. Runner takes off and down on strikes. And that's the 3rd out. George could have done more in this game despite the win. Win 1 for 5 with a single.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
And now the DH, James George. 4th in the American League in batting average this year. Foul ball there.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Ripped on a line to center. Plays it on a bounce and it deflects away. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
Runner on the go, and that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
On the ground, right side.
On the back, find the ball, find the ball.
Mateo sends it to first. As they escape the bases loaded jam. Astros leave them loaded. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, James George.
Paredes off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside. On the ground to short, Figueroa. Inning over. 1 left for Houston. They're down 1-0. George digging in. Missed opportunity just now, but still a chance with 2 away. Big spot here, Singy.
Yeah, got to shake it off and keep grinding. A base hit here changes everything.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
This one in the air, center field. Freeman under this one. And that's the 3rd out. George digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And it's through for a hit. In to score from 3rd. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Safe at 2nd. He swims around the tag. Wow.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
So next up for Houston, Zach Cole. Outside and low, it's ball 4. And the go-ahead run is on base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So digging in, Cam Smith. In the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1 and 2 the count. 2 on, 2 outs. Double steal. Base hit into the outfield. The run scores from 2nd. It's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th. So now the Astros designated hitter, James George. This one in the air, center field. Freeman under it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next to the Astros, the center fielder, number 16, Zach Cole.
George with a nice showing despite the loss.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
I'm on my way. I'm here to handle business. I ain't come here to play. I see they in their feelings. I don't care what they say.
James George getting ready for this one. High hopes for this pitching phenom. Does he have another? Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
Leading off this afternoon,
Freeman goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's Rafael Devers. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs.
Nope, that's off the plate.
And a strike to Devers.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2. Line drive, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Batting third.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
That one to first and foul ball. The 0-2. Grounds one to short. Pena. Off balance speed. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. We head to the second from San Francisco. No score. George digs in. Not a lot of traffic this inning, but he's got the power to change that with one swing.
Yeah, and that's the kind of threat that keeps pitchers honest, even with 2 outs and no one on.
That's in for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
2 down, nobody on. Line drive to short and caught. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the inning. So the Houston Astros have firmly established themselves as top contenders around halfway through the season. This is what was expected of them, Singy, and they backed it up.
No doubt about it. These guys are rolling and in a great position so far, and they look like they're not going to be stopping anytime soon. Now they got to decide, are they going to go out and add some help before the deadline, or do they think they have enough to make a deep October run as is?
Patrick Bailey stands in now and watches strike one. Sliced hard but foul. Here's the 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 1 out man at first. Luis Rengifo now at the plate. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Rengifo matched a homer in his last game. Nothing here in the bottom of the second.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air.
All you, take it, take it.
Takes it in for the out. And now the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch. 0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Schmidt, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ball inside.
Popped up to the left into foul ground.
You've got room.
And that's the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in San Francisco. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. And a foul ball. Curveball over for a called strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's to third. Correa. Over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Mauricio.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Still tied at 0, last of the third. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off the shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Tyler Freeman, the next to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's in there, and that is strike 1. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. Runner at third. 2 away.
Designated Jay George.
And that one is in for a strike. Two outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. There's a line drive to left field. Brings it in, and that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. And midway in the fourth, it's the Astros 1 and the Giants nothing. George back on the mound. The margin is slim, and the bats are big.
Yeah, this is a dangerous part of the lineup, Boog, but a little execution goes a long way. Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
There's a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
On the ground, right side. Altuve slings to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Casey Schmidt getting ready to hit. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back. The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Line drive. Got it. Great leaping catch.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Luis Rengifo, the next Giant to hit. Out to short, Pena. The throw to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
For the Giants, the first baseman, number 8, Bryce Eldridge.
And up next for the Giants, Bryce Eldridge. He's 0 for 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is Astros baseball on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brandon Walter.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
George, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Diving try, but it falls in. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next to the Astros, the center fielder, number 2.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. Here goes the runner. That one kicks away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. This to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next to the Astros, the catcher.
At the plate is the Astros catcher.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Popped up first base side. Infield fly called there. First and second, 2 outs. And here comes Carlos Correa. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And he dives in ahead of the tag.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at-bat. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but goes to second with it, and they get the out. George steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
Check swing.
that's a ball.
No appeal. And that's ball one.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
In the air to left center. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
All right. That a boy.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. Tying run at the plate. Runner on the go. It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. At the plate is the Astros catcher, up the middle.
On the bag.
Slings to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now Correa up to hit.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. Run scores. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
George with a solid two-way performance in this ball game.
Not much to complain about for me, Brew. Not the most explosive game on either side of the ball, but he held his own.